We are here at the Big League Dreams in Chino Hills for the USSSA two-day championship tournament. My name is Benny. Somewhere over there is my 11-year-old son, Lumpy, and we are Team Rally Fries, an 11U travel team out of Norwalk, California, getting ready to play the semifinal game in a new tournament. Rally Fries will be going up against the SCV Crushers team. Good luck to both teams. Hopefully lots of great plays and lots of great hits. Rally Fries, before the start of every game, get together and pray and huddle and get a chant going to pump themselves up. Rally Fries will be the visitors and hitting first, and we want to wish them good luck. Winner moves on to the championship game. Losers will go home and probably play some video games. Rally Fries missing Dante today, who usually leads the charge. Getting it together. Last time they kind of fumbled it, but this time they look locked in and in rhythm. Okay, let's go Rally Fries. We love you. Like I said, they are batting first. Let's go Fries.
Go Team Rally Fries!
It's a beautiful afternoon for Rally Fries baseball. Rally Fries are ready, the Crushers are ready, umpire is ready, ball one. Rally Fries in our classic red pinstripe jerseys. Don't forget we got shirts for sale. Click the link in the description. If at any point in this video, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 500,000 subscribers. El Rey leading it off in a 1-1 count. That ball's poked and out of play. Foul. 1-2. That's a ball. 2-2 count here. Strike three. Got him. Great pitch, young man. One out. Lumpy in the box. His first at-bat of the day. Trying to get something started for Team Rally Fries. Swinging the icon bat. First pitch is a strike. Lumpy steps out of the box. Takes a practice swing. And he gets back in an 0-1 count here. Just starting the game in the bottom of the first. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's off the plate for a ball. Lumpy steps out of the box. Once again, takes a practice swing. Gives a little love tap to home plate. Here we go with a 1-1. Looking spiffy and ready. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 2-1. Lumpy does his little routine between pitches of stepping out, taking a practice swing. Inches back in. Asking the umpire a question. And he's ready to go. Back into the box here. See if he gets a good pitch right here. And he calls time. 2-1. Lumpy rips that foul. 2-2 count to Lumpy. He hits that into the air. That's got a chance and gone! Lumpy with his 38th home run and 5th or 6th on the season. Gives Rally Fries an early 1-0 lead as he slowly trots around the field. And let's go. Lumpy getting it started. Rally Fries with an early 1-0 lead. Thor in the box here with one out. Ball. 1-0. Strike one. 0-1. That's a ground ball. Second base fields it. And they got him. Juju in the box with 2 outs here. Takes ball one. 1-0. Strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's a poke into center field. Julian gets it going with a single. Benji in the box here. His first at bat. Pickoff at first. Safe. First pitch to Benji is a ball. 1-0. That ball's hit. And slicing out of play. Benji in a 1-1. That's a rip, and that gets through. Benji safe at first. Runners on first and second. Here's Aaliyah with 2 outs. Fries with an early 1-0 lead. That ball's hit, and oh no, off the fence! Aaliyah brings in a run to make it 2-0 and almost went yard. Let's go! Oh my, another foot! 2 outs, 2-0 is the score. And that's a ball, and Aaliyah goes to 1-0. Aiden with a rip! And that falls! Aaliyah's gonna go home and test it. Safe! 3-0 as Aiden goes to 2. Let's go Fries! Roman comes in to pinch run for Aiden, who is catching. Score correction, it's 4-0 Fries as Nathan comes into the box for his first at-bat with 2 outs. Trying to keep the rally going here in the first inning. Ooh, that's a swing and a miss and foul ball. 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1 count to Nathan. Strike 2. 1-2 count here. That's a ball. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him. Great job, young man. We're going to the bottom of the first. Lumpy on the mound, Aiden catching for the Fries, and that's a ball. 1-0, strike 1. 1-1, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's a ball. 3-1, poked and foul. First batter, first full count here. That's ball 4, and that young man's going to first. New batter in the box here, ball 1. Checking him one again, safe. 1-0, strike 1. 1-1, ball, he's going, safe. 2-1 count here, that's a ball. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and that's a strike. Second batter, second full count here, and he did not. And that is another walk, runner goes to first. 2 runners on, nobody out here. Fries with a 4-0 lead. Strike. 0-1, foul ball. 0-2, that's a ball. 1-2, strike 3. Great pitch, a Lumpy, and he was safe going to third. 1 out. New batter, strike 1. Runner goes 2. 0-1, strike 2. 1-2 count here. Strike 3. Great job, Rod. Lumpy and Rally Fries. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. That's a rip up the middle. 1 run is going to score. They're going to second, and he's safe at home. A 4-2 game. Nice hit, young man. Almost took off Lumpy's head. New batter, runner on first. Ball 1. 1-0. That's a ground ball. Jaden charges. Got him. All right, we're going to the second inning. The Fries with a 4-2 lead. Lexon leading it off for the Fries. And that's a poke into the gap. And that gets down. Lexon on his way to first gets it started with a single. Great hit. Gavin in the box, looking like he's going to do something funny. Lexon's safe. First pitch to Gavin's a strike as Lexon safe at second. Gavin in an 0-1 count here. And he hits that into the air. Right fielder tracking and makes the catch. Lexon tagging, and he gets to third. Great job. 1 out for Jaden, top of the lineup for the Fries. Lexon at third, 4-2 Fries, ball 1. Another 3-2 as a breeze picks up here. El Rey with a rip to center, and he catches it. Lexon gonna test it, safe. And it's a 5-2 Rally Fry lead. Lumpy in his second at bat here with 2 outs takes ball 1. Lumpy 1 for 1 on the day, had a home run earlier in the game. Fries with a 5-2 lead here. We're in the top of the second. It's super breezy and cold. Here's the pitch. Lumpy with a poke and gone! Lumpy back-to-back home runs! His 39th or 9th home run. His 39th, I believe. Lumpy makes it a 6-2 game. And talk about a slow trot, man. Great job, Lumpy. Number 13 does it again. Back-to-back home runs. Let's go. 1-0. Thor with a bomba! That ball is caught! Yeah, Rigo with an over-the-fence catch. Let's go. Thor and Lumpy go back to back. Unbelievable. That is very good. Love you, Fries. Thor with a trot around third. Oh my, let's go. And hey, there's the ball by that young man right there. Let's go, Thor. 7-2 Fries. Here is Juju. Ball one. 2 strikes here. Strike 3, got him. Great job, young man. We're going to the bottom of the second. Lumpy back on the mound here. That's a poke and foul. 1-1. That's a poke. I can't see it. Oh, that's because it's foul. 2-2. Strike 3, got him. Great pitch, Lumpy. 1 out here. Ball. 2-0. Strike 1. 2-1 count here. Strike 2. Lumpy holding his glove very weirdly. He's got some sand in it or something, or his fingers are stuck. Not sure what just happened. Did something funky with his glove. Who knows why it's stuck? Wow. Okay. Lumpy back on the mound after that little unusual activity with his glove. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, got him. 2 outs. Lumpy fires. Ground ball off of Lumpy. Thor gets it. Safe. And the runner is going to hold. Off of Lumpy's foot. And he's walking it off, and he looks okay. 7-2 Rally Fries here in the bottom of the second. And that's a ball by the catcher. Now the runner is going to scoot over to second. Lumpy fires. That's it into the air. Looks like a Benji makes the catch. 3 outs. Great job, Fries. They put up a 0. Let's go hit the ball. Benji leading it off. Top of the third. New pitcher comes in. 7-2 Fries. Strike 1. There's the pitch. And that's a rip into right. But right to the right fielder. Great job. 1 out. Aaliyah in the box. She was so close to a home run in her last at bat. Oh my, if she can hit one right now, that would be so epic. Here we go. And that's a strike. 0-1. Aaliyah with a poke into no man's land, and that falls. Aaliyah with another hit. Let's go. Aiden in the box here, his second at bat. And that's a ball. 1-1. Aiden with a poke, and that falls into no man's land. Safe at first and second. 1-2. Strike 3. Got him. Good job, young man. 0-1. Ball. Safe at third, and the ball gets by. Aaliyah comes in and makes it 8-2. Great base running by Yaya. Here's the pitch to Lexon. And that's a poke. But right to the right fielder. Great job. 3 outs. Bottom of the third, 8-2. Strike 1. 1-1 count here. That ball's hit into the air, and that's out of play. Somewhere over there. 2 strikes. Strike 3. Drop the ball, though, and they got to chuck it to first. That's 1 out. New batter in the box here. Ground ball off of Lumpy's glove. Right to Gavin. 2 outs. 0-1. Hard ground ball to Gavin. Let's go, Rally Fries. Another 0. We're going to the 4th inning. New pitcher. Here's Gavin. Ball 1. 3-0. Ball 4. Gavin works a walk. 0-1. He's going. They got him. Great job. 1-2. That's a ground ball to short. I was going to call the shortstop Jaden, sorry. Great play, horrible camera work, 2 outs. Lumpy with a unique opportunity to hit 3 home runs in 1 game. Can he do it? Here's the pitch, and that's a ball. Lumpy 2 for 2 on the day with 2 dingers. Rally Fries with an 8-2 lead here in the top of the 4th, I believe. Lumpy back in the box, using the icon in a 1-0 count. And the pitch is a ball low. Good stop by the catcher. 2-0 count as Lumpy steps out of the box to take a practice swing. Writing something in the dirt. I'm not exactly sure what he does. I got to ask him about that. I know he's told me, but I forgot. I think it's a little, like, cross that he puts. And the pitch is off the plate for a ball. 3-0 count. I doubt Lumpy's going to get a pitch to see here after his first 2 at-bats. 3-0 count. Does he have the green light here? Crowd next to me feels like he should swing at this ball. Here's the 3-0, ball 4, and Lumpy goes to first. Roman comes in to pinch run for Lumpy, who is pitching. Thor in the box with 2 outs. 8-2, runner on first. Strike 1. They go to first, and they got Roman a pickle. And he is out. 3 outs. Lumpy back on the mound. Ball 1. 1-0. That's a hard ground ball. That gets through for a single. 3-2 count here. That's ball 4, and that young man's going to first. Nobody out. The Crushers with a chance here. Runners on first and second. Strike 1. 3-2 count here. That's a ground ball. A fair ball. They get the out. Runners go to second and third. New batter at the dish. Strike 1. 1-1 count here. Strike 2. 2 strikes here. That's a ball. Lumpy fires. Foul ball. 2-2 count to Lumpster. Got him. Great pitch, Lumpy. 2 outs. That is a balk by Lumpy, and a run comes in. 8-3. Runner goes over to third. 0-2 count here. There's a ground ball. That gets through. And it's an 8-4 game. Nice hit, young man. Lumpy back on the mound. Strike. I believe it's an 0-1 count. And that's a poke and foul. Whoa. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him. Great pitch, Lumpy. Great job, Rally Fries. Let's go back. Top 5. Thor. Strike 1. 1-1. Thor with a ground ball to second. And that's 1 out. Another 3-2. That's a rip! And gone! Juju and a hard line drive out of the stadium here. Makes it a 9-4 game. Great job, Juju. Wow, that ball was smoked. As he rounds third. Great job, Fries. Number 5. Let's go. 1-0. That ball's hit. That might fall in no man's land. Oh, it's caught. Great job by the second baseman. 2 outs. 2-1. Aaliyah with a rip into center field. And another hit for Yaya. Let's go. 0-2. That's a ball by the catcher. Now Aaliyah is going to scoot over to second. Another 3-2. Strike, but it's by the catcher. And they got him. 3 outs. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom 5. Chavita comes in to pitch. Strike 1. 0-1. Strike 2. Chavita fires. Strike 3. Got him. And that is 1 out. 1-0. Strike 1. 2-1. Hit into the air and foul. 2-2 count here. Strike 3. Great pitch, Chavita. 2 outs. Due to time, Rally Fries could be 1 out away from moving on to the Gold Bracket Championship. Chava fires. There's a ground ball, and that gets through for a single. Great hit, young man. Still a 9-4 Rally Fries lead. Chavita comes set and fires. Strike 1. 1-1. That's a poke. Foul ball. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him. Great job, Rally Fries. They, I believe, are going to get the win. Yes, and they will be going to the Gold Bracket Championship game. Don't forget to binge watch. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time. We're out of here. Let's go. Peace.